Hey, welcome to the podcast Domination Show, where we help you launch, grow, monetize, and dominate the podcasting space. This is a show where we believe that if you can get attention with your podcast, you can influence someone. And if you can influence someone, you can get them to take massive action. And if you can get someone to do that, you, my friend, can dominate. I'm Luis Diaz, your host and founder of Podcast Domination, and I'm your guide. Let's go. Hey, so I know you're probably wondering, why is Luis interrupting his own podcast? Well, guess what? I have a little secret for you. And I'm not going to whisper this entire commercial, but I just wrote a book called How to Get 100,000 Downloads in 100 Days, and I want to give it to you for free. Now, this book is going to be on sale on Amazon probably for about $20 or $30. We'll see. But I want to give it to you for free because you are listening to this episode and this podcast, and I appreciate that very, very dearly. So all you have to do to get a free book, a free copy of my book, a physical book if you're in the US, and if you're in the outside of the US, then I will give you a free Audible book version and a free Kindle or ebook version as well. Okay, so here are the steps. Ready? All you have to do is leave a review in the iTunes store for the podcast. If you think it's worthy of 5 stars, I really appreciate it, but I value honest feedback. So leave a review, screenshot it, and tag me on Instagram. My handle is @LuisRyanDiaz, LuisRyanDiaz. Tag me with the book review, and then I'll DM you, or someone from my team will DM you, to ask for your address, and I will send you a copy of my book. Maybe write a little note in there to say thank you, and we'll go from there. So if that sounds good to you, leave a review, and I'll see you on Instagram. Thanks. Now back to the show. Okay, what is going on? For all of my friends on Facebook Live, or not Facebook Live, Facebook, Instagram TV, wherever this may land, we're doing some triple threat content here. I'm recording on Audacity. At the same time, I've got Zoom going, so hopefully things don't crash on my poor little computer. But we're going to try something fun. We do a little bit of more of an interactive episode, right? So for those listening on the podcast, make sure you join the Podcast Domination Inner Circle. The new name of the podcast Facebook group is the Podcasters Inner Circle. So just search on Facebook, Podcasters Inner Circle. That should come up. Answer the questions. I won't let you in if you don't answer the questions. Just how it goes. And yeah, I'll let you in the group. So, and you'll hopefully see this video. But anyways, we're going to talk about content distribution platforms. So and I'll probably spell this wrong, distribution platforms. Where the heck do you go to distribute your best content? And I mean specifically your best content, not the crappy stuff. So there's a lot of distribution platforms, right? There's Facebook, there's YouTube, there is Instagram in many different variations. There's Instagram TV, there's Instagram Stories. And I'm going to share with you how I teach going about distributing on these platforms in different ways, right? There's LinkedIn. Yeah, so for those who are watching, there is some typing going on here in the background, right? So there's LinkedIn groups, LinkedIn bio, which is also a very killer spot. You can SEO the heck out of that. Definitely, I would advise you to look into that. There's Pinterest. I mean, there's so many spots and places you can put your best content. And the reason why we're doing this, to step back, like, what is a distribution platform? I'm not talking about iTunes or Podbean or Radio Public, any of that stuff. I'm not talking about Overcast or Castbox. I'm talking about social media platforms you can strategically place content or place media players or links to your media players or to your episodes that are going to attract the right ideal prospect or ideal listener for you. So case in point, let's just say I have 2 different audiences. I have a younger audience for my services. Let's say I am an Instagram consultant, and I have 2 audiences mainly. I have older people who are more professional, but they're looking to build a following on Instagram, and they're looking to, let's just say, build their personal brand, right? That's audience number one. And then audience number two is a younger audience, maybe an influencer who's looking to optimize what they already have going on, right? They have a lot of people on their followings already, and they want to just get the most out of it. They know Instagram's their main platform, and they're mainly on Instagram, right? So audience number one, older folks who are just starting out. Audience number two, younger folks who are looking to maximize what they got going on already. Cool. So as you can see here from distribution platforms, we got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram stories. I'll even add IGTV in there, right? Lots of cool stuff you can do with IGTV. I'm actually going to repurpose this on IGTV. See if we can get it under 10 minutes, right? Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different platforms. And I can name more, but I'm going to stop here. And these, like I said before, these are places where you want to strategically put links out to your best content. We want to create a distribution hub, is what I call it. It is a hub where your prospects, your listeners can look at your stuff. They can read your bio. They can read your comments. They can read your descriptions on these various platforms. And you can strategically basically put specific pieces of content that you know they like, and we'll get back to my example in a second, that are going to attract them to get them to click and consume your content. So let's just say I'm an Instagram consultant, and I know I have a LinkedIn profile as well, and I know some of these older individuals who have a lot of money, they're CEOs, they want to build their followings on Instagram. I would have in my LinkedIn bio a series of episodes that are my best tips, my best step-by-step guides for growing your Instagram. And I'm going to lay out all those, and they're all going to be targeted for beginners who are older. So in the copy, in the description, I'm going to say, hey, if you're someone who's looking to grow and build their brand on Instagram and they're just starting out, maybe you run a business, maybe you're a CEO, or maybe you're a retired professional, and you're looking to grow your personal brand to reach more people. I have below this link, I have my best 5 episodes of my podcast that lay out exactly how to do this. Be sure to click below if you're just getting started and you want to build your brand, your personal brand on Instagram. I would have that in my LinkedIn bio. And that would basically be there to hook and catch people who fit that demographic. So it'd be there to fit and catch those older gentlemen or older females or older people who want to build their Instagram but have no friggin' idea where to begin. That's where that segment of my top 5 podcasts for those people would be. If I was on Instagram and I'm looking to attract the more advanced user, the advanced person who is, let's just say, they've got 120,000 followers, they want to get to 200,000 or 300, 400,000, right? I would say I'd have a series of my advanced Instagram tactics like in a playlist section on my podcast. So I'd use like Linktree or something, and then I'd link out to a series, probably on my blog or something, that would have like 5 episodes there on a page. And that would be the 5, advanced Instagram tactics for getting to 500,000 subscribers, or 500,000 followers, right? That's what I have there. Let's just say on Facebook, I have a different segment. I have agencies who want to work with me or want to use me as be an affiliate of mine, or they want to somehow white label my service, or, they want to work with you in some capacity, or they want to learn how you do it. So I'd have another platform there where it's like all of my best podcasts for agencies and how to grow their Instagram. And I go around all of my different platforms, and depending on where or who is on those platforms, I cater the podcasting content that I already have to that audience. So, like we said on the thing here, I'd say Facebook would have, let's just say, agencies, CIES. YouTube. We didn't talk about YouTube yet, but YouTube could have someone else. Maybe it's you do, how to grow. If you're a YouTube influencer, I would have how to grow your Instagram as a YouTube influencer. And then IG, I'd have, advanced IG growth tactics. On my IGTV, I'd probably have the same. I'd probably just be pushing all my traffic to that series. So I'd make one series, and then I'd shove all that shove. That's probably a bad word. I would push all the traffic to that series, right? This is why it's so important to make series with targeted audiences, right? Because you're making like basically a web of content for them, and then let them consume it, and then they can come and follow you and dive deeper into your world. If I knew my beginners are on LinkedIn, I would put the beginner's guide to IG on there, right? I would also post that in groups. All right, so I'll put like IG changes up here, IG growth for agencies. Boom. So now I would make all these content. Once I know, like, okay, I know these people follow me on Pinterest. I know these people follow me on Instagram. I know these kind of people follow me on Facebook. And I know these kind of people are on LinkedIn, and I want to target them too. I would go ahead and make different series on my podcast, not like all at once, but like over time. And I would then use and leverage those series to target those people. And I'd link out to those series on these different platforms using a lot of different methods, right? We can go all day on that. But anyways, that's the basic strategy of my distribution hubs in the domination method. Now, if you want a more in-depth training on this or more help on this, or you want me to customize this to you and help you come up with the content, how to lay it out, how to sell it, how to position it, that's a deeper conversation. So you probably want to just connect with me on Instagram. Just DM me at Louis Ryan Diaz. For those watching somewhere other than Instagram, I'll put it here. Louis Ryan Diaz, D-I-A-Z. I-A-Z. So that's the best way to, or just email me, louis@podcastdomination.co. That's the best way. So other than that, guys, I will catch you later. Hope you enjoyed that little training. And I know for those on IG, this will hopefully be helpful to you, and hopefully stay within the 10 minutes. So anyways, that's it. Enjoy. Post comments below. Share this out with your friends. And I'll catch you later. Peace out. Hey, what's up? Louis again. And I get asked this question a lot, so I wanted to answer it here for you in a unique manner. And that question is, Louis, what exactly do you do? How do you help podcasters? What exactly do you and what does podcast domination really help with? Well, instead of me sitting here and telling you all the amazing stuff about us, I thought it'd be fun and interesting for you guys to hear what our clients are saying. So here you go. Please enjoy.
Louis literally makes my life so much easier. All I have to do is record my content. I don't have to worry about editing it. I don't have to worry about writing show notes. I don't have to create any of my graphics to promote it. He literally does everything for me.
We hired Louis to kind of help us set up podcasts, for us to put our content out and kind of grow our brand. And all I really have to say, it's been a huge success. It's been really easy. Louis and his whole team have made the whole process easy, from setting it up originally, which with podcasts is kind of intimidating, and there's a lot of things that if you don't know a lot about the platform, that it's very time consuming. So Louis made all of that easy.
In the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I was completely overwhelmed, confused, stressed out, because I went on YouTube trying to figure out how to set up a successful podcast. And actually going on YouTube, I was just bombarded by so much information that I just wanted to give up on the idea. And then I met a good friend of ours that introduced me to Louis, and we hit it off. And he just said to me, it's really, really simple. I will take care of everything for you. I think what Louis has done for me is made it seem so painless. He has took my idea and saved me money. He saved me time and energy. And more importantly, he's made my Persistence Factor podcast sound professional.
Well, I hope you enjoyed those sound bites as much as I enjoyed putting them together. If you have any questions about how we can help you grow, launch, or further your podcasting efforts, feel free to reach out to me at Louis@Podcast Domination, or you can reach out to my team and ask them some questions. hello@podcastdomination.co. Both are .co. Just make sure that's, keep that in mind. Anyways, I'll see you on the next episode. And until next time, keep dominating.